Mweri-inĩ wa Januari twambanagĩrĩria tugatwara noro wega wĩ mwĩhokeku tugakinyania December wĩ mwĩhokeku wĩhokeku ta ũyũ nĩ ũngegagia wĩ mwĩhokeku Ngai wĩ mwĩhokeku wendo wana mũndũ wa thĩ wĩ mwĩhokeku ndirĩ ndona ũngĩ tawe wĩ mwĩhokeku wĩhokeku ta ũyũ nĩ ũngegagia wĩ mwĩhokeku Ngai wĩ mwĩhokeku wendo wana mũndũ wa thĩ wĩ mwĩhokeku ndirĩ ndona ũngĩ tawe wĩ mwĩhokeku wĩhokeku ta ũyũ nĩ ũngegagia.
Gatano gaka nĩguo tũragĩgwĩtĩra mahoya ma o mweri kana monthly prayers marĩa tũkoragwo namo kũrĩa Theophilus Church Njatha-inĩ,
na thimu ya mahoya maya igakorwo ariko Usher In mwaka wa 2026 marĩa makanjĩrĩria kuma thinacara cia rũcinĩ o nginyagia harĩa roho agatũteithia.
Mahoya maya magatongorio nĩ Bishop John Githiri
na kanitha witũ wa Theophilus Church Njatha-inĩ wĩkũ wĩtũra rĩa Ngomongo Marũrũi along Northern Bypass.
Na ithuĩ ta family ya Murata wa Ngai TV nĩ tũgakorwo kuo nĩ ũgoka tũnyitanĩre.
Ndogo nĩ makinya maya tũrĩtwaranaga nawe gũka nĩ mohoro-inĩ ma
ũteti gũkũ bũrũri-inĩ ona nja wa itoka cia Kenya,
wonjoria,
ũkũria na ũthii wa na mbere,
ũrĩmi ona gĩthomo,
ũgima wa mwĩrĩ
ona ningĩ mathako. Nyitanagĩra na ithuĩ thĩinĩ wa Murata Miaraho,
thĩinĩ wa Murata thaa 1
na Murata thaa 3 cia hwaĩ-inĩ.
Kenyitanagĩra naniĩ Wanjirũ Wainaina
na niĩ Mũciri wa Mwangi
oro na niĩ Mũthuri Tigĩcĩra.
Amu gĩkĩ nĩkĩo gĩtwe kĩa mohoro marĩa makwĩgiĩ.
Eno ni Murata wa Ngai TV.
Tariki ni 5 mweri wa 11 mwaka wa 2025 ni ndakugeithia mwiroreri wa Murata wa Ngai TV gakihoka wi thayo kuria guothe ukire ni ndikire handikire mwega ni ndatindia thayo guko kwa Murata wa Ngai TV nitukwendete na nikio tuka gukuihurira gitwe kia mohoro maria makuigie hata kiriganja kihenda ciaku itanyiheire 30 ngumenyithie mohoro ma maundu maria mathite na mbere kuhanika na tukiambiriria kigamano gia kere kia mabũrũri kigie ukuria wa muingi na kiria kirahanikire mucii wa Doha guku ni Qatar niagathiririe mibango itiganite iria thirikari ibangite hamwe na uheani wa ngombo kuhetũkira Hustler Fund akiuga kigina giki igiguteithia mamilioni ma Akenya gwikuria makiria aria matari na uhoti munene wa gwikuria. Nitamukire riboti ino niyo iratuhingurira mohoro ma miaraho ya muthenya wa umuthi.
The fund has disbursed Kenya shillings 80 billion, an equivalent of US dollars 615 million, to 26 million Kenyans. It now accounts for more than 9.5 million repeat borrowers, including 5 million individuals who have successfully restored their creditworthiness through consistent repayment. In the next 5 years, it will reach 1 million young Kenyans, training them in skills that are on demand financing startups, and enabling access to government procurement opportunities. We urge decisive action on debt distress and progress towards United Nations Framework Convention on International Tax Cooperation. We also underscore our call for a UN Convention in sovereign debt. True social development cannot thrive without historical justice and equal representation.
Na tũgĩthiĩ na mbere na riboti citũ nĩ atĩ kĩama kĩa Jubilee nĩ kĩgĩte wathĩ mwerũ thutha wa mũcemanio ũrĩa watabanirio nĩ amemba a kĩama gĩkĩ hamwe na atongoria a kĩama gĩkĩ guothe bũrũri-inĩ kũrĩa ndũmĩrĩri yarĩ ya kwandĩkithia na kũrũgamia ũrĩa warĩ Minister Fred Matiang'i kũrirũkia bendera ya Jubilee kũhũranĩra gĩturwa kĩa President. Mwandĩki mũkarũ wa kĩama gĩkĩ arĩwe Jeremiah Kioni augĩte Matiang'i nĩwe wagĩrĩire kuoya gĩtĩ kĩa President kuona wĩra wake nĩ ũĩkaine.
Na is a good candidate kwa sababu yale amesemwa na hao wengine led by the party leader na chairman wa Nairobi ya kwamba he has a track record. Ametenda ama hajatenda? Na alifanya akiwa Jubilee, but we want him to do better than what we did the last 10 years. And he has the capacity to do better. Kwa sababu Wakenya wote wamekubaliana ya kwamba Ruto and team must go. We monitor our membership on a daily basis and we are on an upward trend. Nyinyi pia muingie namba ipande so that we can then be able to take over the leadership of this country. We have a good candidate in the name of Fred Okengo Matiang'i.
Ministry ya gĩthomo hamwe na ya kĩgĩna nĩ kuonanĩtie Ministry ya kĩgĩna nĩ ĩkũrĩha thirĩ wa arutani a university na matĩna merĩ wa ngirimiti ya mwaka wa 2017 nginya mwaka wa 2021 ciringi bilioni 7.9 ngucanio-inĩ ya ngirimiti ya uruti wa wĩra wa mwaka wa 2017 nginya 2021 ikoretwo igĩkanĩrio gatagatĩ ka ciama cia University Commissioner ya aruti a wĩra SRC na kĩama gĩa kũramata University hatarĩ kĩhonia. Nĩtũmũkĩre riboti ĩno ĩharĩirio nĩ mwandĩki witũ wa Mohoro.
Will the unions urge this honorable committee to prevail upon IPCCF, Ministry of Education, and the National Treasury to release the outstanding 7.9 billion at once to fully implement 2017-21 CBA.
The government committed to fund this CBA in 2 installments. That is 50% in financial year 25-26 and then 50% in 26-27.
That spirit of give and take, despite the sufferings that has happened, we just need to be guarantees that the remaining balances will be paid according to the agreements that have been done. But I support the offer that has been given by the government.
If SRC was here, I would have asked them, how did you arrive at 624? Because, Chair, the person that has confused everybody up to where we are today is an animal called SRC.
That proposal was to be accepted. The difference between the first payment and the second payment is slightly over 6 months.
University senates will be able to meet with all leaders and student leaders and come up with an amicable solution on how to make up for the lost time. And that's the more that if we agree now, we shall be having a lesser problem. But if they keep outside, it can then even lead to losing now the entire semester.
No worker shall be intimidated or victimized. That is something that we as a committee are really insisting on. No worker shall be victimized. And more importantly, let the strike end today the way the SG has done. Have you ever...
Tugithie na mbere na riboti citu ni ati miri ya andu 34 ni honoketio kumana na githingithia kuma gicigo-ini kia Chesongoch guku ni county ya Elgeyo Marakwet. Minister wa Maria Maturigiceirie Deborah Barasa augite thirikari ni heanite ni hete aria mahutetio ni ugwati uyo kundu kwa guikara kwa ihinda ri guku agithie na mbere kuga aria marathie na mbere kuhutio ni thino yo no marathie na mbere kuhonokio. Nitamukira riboti no otoria itari.
Kutoka huko Gocholo all the way mpaka kwenye West Pokot, tunataka tukae chini tufanye hesabu ni nini tunatakiwa tufanye ili tufanye rehabilitation so that hii shida kama hii isipatikane tena, because I remember 2020 sisi tulikuwa na mkutano ya amani huko Trenaror, tukakuja kulala hapa, wakati wa kuamka asubuhi tukaambiwa huko Gaben we had a similar problem.
Tunaomba Mungu asitukuonekania hata tupate tu mwili. Tumepoteza wengi, si mimi peke yangu na jirani, ni watu wengi sana.
We are conducting routine assessment to identify the gaps that are present and come up with interventions in order to support the communities that have been affected.
Tukimurika riboti ingine ati mwajiriria wa kanitha wa Zion Fire Anointing Ministries Elizabeth Kadori niakanite ati kigogona giki giake kirakuruhanio na githomo kiogomu guku agishario ni maafitha a borithi county ya Mombasa niguo kwandikithia statement kuria augite muthenya wa kiumia ashirika ake kana arumiriri ake mararire kanitha-ini kumana na wagi wa ugitiri kuria macokire kunyitwo ni maafitha a borithi riu magana ma arumiriri ake kanitha uyu matuganite nja wa kanitha uyu makida maafitha a borithi kuruta wira wa thitango iria arathitangirwo kuona kurerikana kuri na andu manathikwo kanitha-ini uyu.
Ile tulala kesha watu wakatoka wakaenda, mimi nilitoka saa 12 watu wote wakatoka, ukabaki watu ambaye walikuwa wamebaki watoto, na tungeanza watoto watoke saa 12 saa 11. Kwa hivyo watoto wakalala paka saa watu wakabaki hapa wachache na ushers paka saa 1:30 nikasikia polisi wamekuja hapa kuja kupiga mapicha. Wakaingia wakaanza kuarasi watu na wakaanza kupiga watoto picha, na watu walikuwa napangusa viti. Na hii ni church ambaye hapa tuwezi acha watoto waende usiku. Hatuwezi toa saa 10 usiku kesha imeisha watoto waende. Lazima watoto wabaki kwa sababu for security purpose, kwa sababu Bangala watu wanakatwa. Hata hapa juzi watu wamekatwa na kidnapiwa hapa. Hata kuna yule walimfuta kazi DCIO, alikuja mpaka kwa ibada, nilikuwa simjui, akashirika akataka kujua kama ni kweli vile watu wanasema. Mbona yeye akisikia kitu aniiti? Mbona achunguzi? Mbona wakija wanakuja kwa matibabu kunyang'anya mic? Mbona kila mara kukibadilishwa ni vita na hii kanisa? 17 years wakibadilishwa lazima waje kwa hii kanisa na vita. Lazima ninyang'anye mic mbele za watu nikiomba. And them is saying someone been buried in this church. There is a child being buried. You wanted them to show us and to know if it's really. Sisi tuko tayari kuchimba kanisa na wao waje wasimamie.
They are trying to mudsling our church, and they are calling our church Shakahola too. That is now the title which is moving around in this area. But our church, we worship the real Jesus Christ of heaven. And our prophetess is an anointed prophetess who is called by God, and she is praying for people, and people have received so many testimonies.
I just want people to be blessed. I'm here to serve God. But hawezi sema hii kanisa ni Shakahola. You show us the proof is a Shakahola. Na yule mtoto amekuwa buried tuonyeshe, na mtoto aliyekonda juzi walivyowachukua watuonyeshe huyo amekonda.
No issue, no interviews had been conducted against our client to confirm any form of allegation that has been alleged. But
that we cannot allow police officers to infringe the right to worship. The freedom of worship is paramount. Just because you are not able to accept what they want as police officers, it cannot be used as a way of harassing the community.
Na maafitha a borithi kaunti-inĩ ya Vihiga nimanyitĩte na wiki ya ngono ekwĩrwo atano na kũnyitũkia bodaboda kenda iria maraiyĩte gũkũ spare parts kana parts ya bodaboda hamwe na namba cia bodaboda kana number plate itiganĩte kuonwo birihiceni-inĩ ĩno. Thenge ya ũguo ũthuthuria wa wĩici no ũrathiĩ na mbere gũkũ mũingĩ ũkĩũria gũtiga wĩici wa mĩthemba o yothe. Nĩtwamũkĩre riboti makĩria.
Na zaidi ya kufuata hiyo pikipiki imetufunulia mambo mengi, kwamba katika hao wahalifu wenye tuko nao leo tumewashika 5, na katika hao 5 ndio tumepata pikipiki 9 na assorted parts za pikipiki. Na katika kule police station ya mahali inaitwa Kamobo pia kumechukuliwa engine za pikipiki mingi sana ambayo hatungeweza kubeba tukaleta upande huu, ili pia iwe kwamba pia wamepata nafasi ya kujua wahalifu ni gani. Na hii ni kama imekuwa kitu ni kama ni cartel. Vitu vikiibiwa hapa kwetu, soko ni mahali kwingine, majirani zetu counties tumepata huko Nandi, ikiibiwa huko inaletwa huko. Tuko tayari kuhakikisha kwamba hii county imesalia kuwa na amani, na tunataka wananchi wetu kwamba wasijihusishe na mambo ya uhalifu. Uhalifu imeleta uhasama, inarekesha wananchi wetu nyuma. Vijana wetu wanarudi nyuma wakiibiwa pikipiki, zingine ni za mikopo, zingine wamenunuliwa na ndugu zao ili kujikimu katika maisha.
Kama county security mwa Vihiga tumeweka mkakati wa usalama hasa wakati wa msimu wa kuelekea Christmas. Sasa shule zimefungwa, watoto wako nyumbani, na tumehakikisha kuna usalama ya kutosha wakati wa kuelekea Christmas, na tumeongeza patrols kwa area zetu ya kazi.
Tukima kaunti ya Vihiga tugiokia guku Membli Iruiru. Ni riboti yo ikuhekanya jikirie oro hanini nigetha njokererie tuingire iharo-ini citu turore uria maundu makihana. Uku ni kwa Murata Ngai TV, giki nakio ni gitwe kia mohoro maria makwigi. Ririkana kunjariria WhatsApp na SMS guhe unjire kana ukorwo kimenyithia uria Murata Ngai TV irakorwo igigukinyirira o haria ukiri.
Maana mke wangu hatakuwa na nafasi ya kunishauri katika utawala wangu.
Siamanishi hivyo. Jambera zumbera. Inuka mimi.
Ukicheki mimi daktari na do mimi ndo kufa ukicheki. Ndio nimevaa buanga.
Yo. Ati dokita kiferenge.
Nenda kafukue makaburi. Sioni kama Mwenyezi Mungu ana nia njema na sisi.
sioni kama Mwenyezi Mungu ana mpango mzuri na sisi.
Kila siku nikikuuliza na pesa zangu ameondoka. Inabidi sasa hivi tumuombe Mungu. Hii yote ni mapito tu kakaangu.
Habakuku igere nake Jehova akijokeria uhoro ucio akinjira atiriri andika kioneki kiu bao-ini na ndemwa nene
nigetha ithomeke wega itekuriga ni aria megucithoma o magitenyeraga
na nikio twi haha gugwitira mahoya maitu ma o mweri kana monthly prayers kanitha-ini witu wa Theophilus Church Njatha-ini maria matongoragio ni Bishop John Githire
maria mokite magakorwo ari tariki 7 mweri wa 11 kuria Theophilus Church Njatha-ini maria makanjariria thinacara cia rucini o nginya haria Ngai agatutirithia.
Nayo theme ya mahoya maya igakorwo ari kwasha in mwaka mweru wa 2026.
Thiogoka turathire mwaka mweru.
Mwari anyite ogeni.
Nidashokereria guku ni kwa Murata Ngai TV tuigire ihari-ini citu na tukurora mbitika cia UEFA Champions League na Arsenal ni igwatire uhotani thutha wa kuhura Slavia Praha na bao 3-0. Ru Arsenal inyitire namba 2 na points 12 huku Praha ikinyitira namba 30 na points 2. Ripoti ino ni tore mwerekeri witu arakunia bica ici.
Penalty. Saka scores. Markovic went the correct way, but it's a fine penalty into the corner of the net. The last time these two sides met, Arsenal won here 4-0. Saka was on the score sheet. Ball comes in. Marino was totally unmarked, and Arsenal have doubled their lead. It was as simple as that early in the second half. And Arsenal are in control here. Rice again. Oh, it's gone in! Mikel Merino got the final touch, and Arsenal now lead by 3-0.
So Markovic, shocking goalkeeping.
Ball comes in. Well, there's a penalty.
That is not a penalty.
Now he's going to the monitor.
Ben White gets the ball.
There. No penalty. So the clean sheet remains.
Ici ni mbitika cia UEFA Champions League kuona Bayern Munich irahurire PSG na bao 2-1 nayo Atletico Madrid irahura Union Saint na bao 3-1 guku Liverpool ikihura Real Madrid na bao 1-0 nayo Tottenham irahura Copenhagen na bao 4-0. Na ni ho gukinya gaturumo mohoro ma miaraho ya muthenya wa umuthi we wakorwo gitwandikira kana ukinyandikira ni thengiu muno ni ndakorogia mukira ndumithi cianyu oro wega ni gwendete guku ni kwa Murata Ngai TV giki kiuma gitwe kia mohoro maria makwigie ndakwendithiria muthenya mwega.